Hello my dear, welcome to this topic. In this we'll be learning about the age calculation. Okay, how to find out the present age of a person. Okay, so see here I have given you names of some persons, date of birth, and here we'll be calculating years, months and dates. Okay, first we'll be calculating years separately, months separately, days separately, and finally with the help of formula we will get the final result. Okay, one thing I want to tell you, see my dear friends, this is very important formula. Okay, this formula is always asked in the interviews only, mainly for interviews. Okay, if you are going through any Excel related interviews, this formula 100% will be there. Without this formula there will not be an interview. Okay, you have to attempt this formula at any cost when you are attending or going through with any Excel related interviews. Okay, so please watch this video very carefully, understand it, don't get confused. Okay, I will explain you one by one. Okay, no problem. So, and one more thing I want to tell about this formula, about the pronunciation of this formula. Okay, we'll be calculating the percentage with the help of this formula, date diff. Okay, but I have seen in so many videos, if you search in YouTube also, if you search in Google also, you will find this formula, but they will not tell you in a perfect way. Okay, first of all they will pronounce as dated if. Okay, there is no such formula like dated if. What's the meaning of dated if? Okay, its actual name is date diff. Okay, but they tell us dated if. Okay, there is no such formula dated if. What's the meaning of dated? The past tense of date. Okay, what is if? The past tense, the condition of past date. There is no such formula like past date. Okay, so its name is date diff. You have to pronounce it as date diff, not dated if. There is no formula like dated if. Okay, you have to pronounce it date diff, because diff means the difference of two dates. In shortcut, date diff. Okay, this is about the pronunciation. First of all I want to clear this one. Okay, and next I want to tell you one thing. This formula is not an Excel inbuilt function. Okay, when you type the formula, no, it won't show in the inbuilt function. Okay, I will show you. Okay, because why it won't show? Because it supports the older version of Excel, that is Lotus 123. Okay, that's why it is not an inbuilt function of Excel. Okay, I will show you practically. See, if I type is equal to date diff, see, this formula is not showing, but believe me, it works very well. Okay, see, when I type date, it's showing me inbuilt function like date and date value, but when I type diff, there is no function like date diff. You will think that there is no function like date diff, but this function is there. Why? I will show you. Start just bracket, don't press tab. You can press tab in the inbuilt functions, but here there is no inbuilt function. That's why you have to keep manual. Okay, press and keep an open bracket manually. See, now it will show date diff formula, that it is there in the Excel. Okay, now we'll get the small confirmation. Okay, but still there is one problem. It doesn't show you the function arguments. How will you enter? How the data how the input you will give? Okay, you must see the arguments where you have to enter which type of data. Then only you will get the output. No, correct output. See, it's not showing any type of arguments. Okay, that's why I have given you here the function arguments is equal to date diff, bracket open. Here first comes the start date. What is your start date? Okay, start date, end date and unit. So first comes the start date. What is start date? See, I have clearly mentioned here also. Start date means the date of birth. What is the person's start date? Person's date of birth. Okay, next is end date. End date means today's date. If you want to calculate the person's date up to today, so you have to give the today's date. Okay, and unit I have mentioned only 3. Why? YM, MD, because we will be using 3, but I will explain you all the 5 which is mentioned here. See, I have mentioned all the units here. 5 types of units are there. Okay, but we will use only 3. That comes under general format. Okay, first of all comes with Y. What is Y? If you give Y as a unit, how the data will come? If you give Y, see what the description says. It returns the years from between two dates. One date is a start date, end date. In between, how many years are there, it will count and give to us. Okay, that's a simple thing. Second thing is M, it returns the month from between two dates. Start date, end date, it will count the between months, in between, how many months are there all together from this date to this date. Last one is D, it will count the days between start date and end date, how many total days are there. Okay. Fourth one is YM, it returns the remaining months which is left after subtracting years. Okay. The meaning of this is, see, if you are calculating the age of a person from start date to end date, first of all you have to calculate the years, right? How many total years completed in between two dates. Okay. After calculating the years, there will be some months, right? Okay, there will be some months running. See, suppose if you are calculating from this to this many years, full 12 months years are there. Okay, there will be 1 year which will be running it will be in a running month, it will be in a running year, right? In running year, how many remaining months are there he has completed? We have to find out, we can find out with the help of YM. Okay, after removing the full year, full 12 months years, how many remaining months are there, we have to calculate with the help of YM. Okay. And last one is MD, it returns the remaining days which is left after subtracting months. Okay. The meaning of this is start date, end date. Okay. After removing the full years, after removing the months also, you will be having the current month which is running month. Okay. So if you suppose today's date is 27, so in this running month we have 20 days, 27 days completed, already completed 27 days. Okay. So how to calculate 27 days? This will help you in calculating the remaining days. After it will, what it will do, it will remove the full years, it will remove the remaining months, it will give you the remaining days which is there in the running month. Okay, got my point? Okay, let's move to the formula. And one thing I want to tell you, we will be using end date as today's date. Okay, so how will you give today's date? You will manually enter like today's date. Okay, but no, we have to make it dynamic. Okay, for make it dynamic, how to do is, there is one formula like today formula is equal to today formula. See, it doesn't have any argument, just bracket close and enter, you will get the today's date. Okay, we'll be using this date as a end date here, end date. Okay, in this end date, because we want to make it dynamic. See, whenever you will open after 5 days, suppose you have done today's sheet, after 5 days when you will open the sheet, no, it will calculate that day as a today date. Okay, and will give you the data from start date to that day when you will open the sheet after 1 week or after 1 month or after 1 year. Okay, so that is a dynamic date. Okay, no need to calculate one time more, no need to calculate once more. Okay, more again and again. Okay, so we will use this formula, today's date formula. Okay, so let's start the formula. Come here, is equal to DATEDIF bracket open. Okay, it will show the formula below, DATEDIF. So what you have to do, first of all, see here arguments. Okay, start date, what is start date? This is our start date, comma, what is the end date? End date means today's date. Okay, as I told you just now, we'll be using today formula here. Today's formula, bracket close, comma. Okay, now we have to give unit. What is there? What I told you, we'll be using 3 units. Okay, I have mentioned units, 3 units here also. Okay, no need to see here, you will get confused which units I have to give, which units I should not give. Okay, I have already mentioned this one. First we'll be using Y for calculating the total years between two dates. Second we'll be using YM after removing the all years, how many months are there, we'll be calculating with the help of second one, YM. And finally MD, after removing all the years, after removing remaining months, how many remaining days are there, how many completed days are there, not remaining, completed days are there. Okay, so we'll be using 3 things, 3 units. First we have to give a Y, and remember one thing, you should not give Y like this only, it must be inside the double inverted commas. Okay, give Y double inverted commas, close it, enter. Okay, see, we got 38. It means, it shows that Ramesh Singh is 38 years old up to today. Okay, but if you see, his date of birth is 15 October 1983. So from October 1983, from 1983 to, it will calculate up to 2021 only, 2021. From 1983 to, it will calculate 2021 from October to October. But see, we are in the June. Okay, we have still we have 3-4 months to reach October. Okay, so for counting the after from October to October, it calculated. Okay, what about the remaining months? So we will count here in second in the months column. Okay, is equal to DATEDIF bracket open, take this data, comma, today's data, bracket close, comma, we will type here ym bracket close, enter. Okay, it will give you 8 months after completing 38 years. 8 months also already completed, right? And there are still some days that are also completed already. Okay, so for calculating that also we use another DATEDIF. Okay, DATEDIF bracket open, so start date, this is our end date, bracket close, comma, and here we'll be using MD. Okay, bracket close, enter. See, this is the perfect age up to today. So Ramesh Singh is 38 years old, 38 years, 8 months and 12 days old. So this is the perfect age from 15th October 1983 to up to today. Okay, my dear friend, don't get confused. Okay, so this is our age, but the interview person will not ask you to do like this. They will tell you, I want data like this in the final result in one column only. Okay, see, I have given you 3 columns, year, months and dates separately to tell you, to explain you how we calculate separately. Okay, but the interview will ask you, I want this type of final result. I'm not interested in this type. Okay, I want this type of final result. Okay, like this. Mahesh Ahuja is 26 years, 0 months and 17 days old. They will tell you, we want this final result. So how will you do? See, I have used concatenate formula. What is this concatenate formula? It adds all the data, whatever we have the data. If you want 5 types of, if you want 5 cells, if you want, or you want to want 10 cells, 15 cells, 20 cells, how many you are, it will add all the data. Okay, there is one more formula we use, that is we use AND. Okay, for concatenating, for combining 2 cells we use AND also, but it will take much more time. Every time we have to keep and after each and every data. Okay, so use concatenate formula, it will be very easy. Okay, don't get confused, I will tell you simple, one by one, simply. Okay, is equal to concatenate. It will ask you where is the text one. Here is our text one. Okay, see, after each entering text we have to keep comma. Okay, where is the text two? We have taken 38. Okay, if you get confused, see this final result, 26 years, 0 months and 20 days. I will show you and I will enter here. Okay, so it will be very clear for you. See, I have taken 36 as a year. There is one single space. So how to enter single space? In between double inverted commas. Okay, single space, again give a comma, and now we need years. Where are years? This is years. Okay, but one thing, you have to keep years in a fixed way. Okay, see, when you will complete this cell after writing the formula, when you will drag, no, what will happen? From Ramesh Singh, the cells will shift to Pooja Bhatia. From Pooja Bhatia to, it will shift to Mohammed Rafi. Okay, but we need the same heading. Heading should not change. Okay, we want the heading to be fixed. For each and every cell we want years, months and days, so we have to fix the first heading. Okay, heading should not take the reference of down by down. As we drag the cells, it should not come down. Okay, it must be fixed in that line. So for fixing this, what you have to do, you have to select this C2, press F4. It will keep dollar in front of C or in front of 2. What is this dollar? Okay, see, if you want to fix any cell or any row or any column, you have to keep dollar. It will fix that. See, before the C, dollar is there. So what is the meaning of that? You have kept dollar in front of C, so it will fix the C column. If you drag here or down or up or this side, C column will be fixed, and in front of 2 we have given dollar. So in the second row, it will fix in the second row. So C2, that cell, C2 cell will be fixed there only. If you drag here, down, this side, upside, no problem, C2 will be fixed. Okay, so we have to fix this one. After that, see, after years I have given comma and space. Again in double inverted commas, comma space, again double inverted commas close, again give comma. Now I have taken months. Okay, this is our months. Again comma. Okay, again single space. Then again what you have to give? We have to give months. Here is the months, and again we have to fix the months also because we don't want to change. Okay, months. Again comma. Oh, sorry. Months. Fixed by F4, comma. Okay. So after months, what I have given? I have given one single space and again single space, and single space. Close it by double inverted commas. Give a comma. Okay. Now I have taken 17. What is 17? It is days. See, formula is coming like that. Okay. Don't worry about. Simply click here. It will take the data E4. Okay, don't worry about it. Again give a comma. After days I have taken again a single space. Give a single space, comma, then take the days last. And E2 we have to fix days also. Fix it by F4. Bracket close, enter. See, this is our perfect answer. Okay, Ramesh Singh is now the Ramesh Singh is 38 years, 8 months and 12 days old up to today. Okay, so this is the final result. They will ask you in the interview, so you have to show the answer like this, not by dividing years, months and days like this. Okay, now if you see, if you drag this one, see, years, months and days, our data is fixed because we want in all the cells years, months and days, but we are getting blank. Why we are getting blank? Because we have not filled the data here. Okay, so what you will do is, first of all, select this one, drag up to down, we will get all the data. Then come here, drag this one also, we will get the total data, final result. Okay, we will get everyone's age. Learn properly, master it, because everyone knows about the interview situations. Okay, how the interviews goes. We feel very much, what you say, nervous. Okay, some type of here tuk, all the time happens till the interview. Okay, we'll get nervous, our mind stops working there. Okay, when your concept is not clear, how will you clear the interview? How will you answer this question, this type of interview questions? Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, don't simply learn, my dear friends. Learn and become master. Okay, by practicing. That's the only thing. That's why I'm telling you, give 10 days to this course and become master. That's it. 10 days is enough. No need to practice once more. Okay, 10 days is enough, man. That's why I'm giving you 10 days. 5 days for learning, 5 days for practicing. Altogether 10 days. Become master after 10 days. Okay. Then only you will having self-confidence in the interview. Then only you can clear this type of questions in the interview. Okay, my dear friends. So for this video, this much only. And in the next video, we'll be going to next sheet, that is fun with dates, and there we'll be learning network days and work days. Okay. So thanks for now. Bye bye.